So what I wanted to do here is go over all the forms of the Super Saiyan minus Dragon Ball GT. And what I'm hoping is that this video serves as both an informational video for new fans, as well as a nostalgia trip for older fans. What I also want to throw out here is that this video was made with the help of Geekdom 101, and so if you're interested, click the annotation on the screen to head over to his channel and check him out. The False Super Saiyan. So the False Super Saiyan form actually appears in Dragon Ball Z movie number 4, which involved a villain named Lord Slug. In the original Japanese film, Lord Slug was one of a few extremely powerful Namekians referred to as Super Nameks, and was also a would-be conqueror of worlds. After arriving on Earth with the intention of terraforming the planet, Lord Slug learns of the existence of the Dragon Balls, which he uses to regain his youth. Following the implementation of a global terraforming device, a battle rages between Goku and Lord Slug. With the other Z-Warriors out of commission due to Lord Slug's henchmen and with no one able to offer Goku their power, Goku suddenly takes on a powerful form with a yellow aura, but maintains his dark hair. Now the accepted definition of this False Super Saiyan form is that it's the result of a Saiyan that has the power to become a Super Saiyan, but lacks the ability to control that power. Instead, they fight mindlessly in a state of complete rage, as was seen in Goku's battle with Lord Slug. Something I'd also like to draw your attention to is that in his video about the various Super Saiyan stages, Geekdom 101 had mentioned that this transformation was initially meant to be the first Super Saiyan transformation, but because Akira Toriyama hadn't informed the animation studio that the Super Saiyan was supposed to have blonde hair and green eyes, following Goku's transformation against Frieza, the name of False Super Saiyan was adopted in order to explain this stage of power. Super Saiyan Level 1. So the first actual Super Saiyan transformation came during Goku's fight with Frieza. In Dragon Ball Z episode number 66 titled Goku's New Power, during his explanation, Vegeta had stated that according to the legend, the last Super Saiyan appeared 1,000 years before the events of Namek and could only maintain their power in a transformed state. What I'd also like to draw your attention to is the golden ape appearance of this version of the Super Saiyan, because it will become a key point of our discussion with the Super Saiyan God. However, the power possessed by the being in Vegeta's tail of the legendary Super Saiyan was so extreme that they were unable to control it and ended up being destroyed by their own power. However, while Vegeta himself admitted that he never believed in the legend, the story was found to be true in episode number 95 of the English dub titled Transformed at Last. Following the death of Krillin at the hands of Frieza, Goku's rage over the loss of his friend allowed him to ascend to the power of a Super Saiyan. In the Dragon Ball Encyclopedia released in 1993 titled Daizenshu 7, what we're told is that while the physical form of a Super Saiyan only provides a bit of increased muscle mass as well as yellow hair and green eyes, the true benefit of a Super Saiyan comes in the power boost, which is largely accepted to be 50 times that of the user's maximum power prior to their transformation. Super Saiyan Grades. So following Super Saiyan Level 1 come a series of interim grades between Super Saiyan Level 1 and Super Saiyan Level 2. Super Saiyan Grade 2, or Ascended Saiyan as it's more commonly referred to, was achieved by Vegeta following his training in the Room of Spirit and Time during the Android Saga, and provides an increase in both speed and power. Super Saiyan Grade 3, or Ultra Super Saiyan as it's referred to by fans, was demonstrated by Trunks during his time battling Cell following his absorption of Android 18, allowing him to enter his perfect form. While in this stage, strength and speed are increased beyond the levels of Super Saiyan Grade 2, but because this form is so bulky, the speed benefit is completely negated, resulting in its user possessing incredible strength and power, but not enough speed for any of it to matter. The final stage of Super Saiyan Level 1 is referred to as Super Saiyan Grade 4, or Full Power Super Saiyan. Achieved by Goku and Gohan during their training in the Room of Spirit and Time, where the initial transformation into a Super Saiyan and its subsequent grades are accessed and maintained through need, desire, or sometimes pure rage, the Full Power Super Saiyan is a demonstration of complete mastery of the Super Saiyan form, allowing its wielder to access their power without losing any self-control. Super Saiyan 2. So the term Super Saiyan 2 is both a misnomer and an accurate term at the same time. What I mean here is that originally Super Saiyan Level 2 was referred to as Super Saiyan Grade 5, with the term Super Saiyan 2 unused until Goku's battle with Buu and his tour of the various Super Saiyan stages. First accessed by Gohan during his training in the Room of Spirit and Time, his initial transformation was temporary and that, like the Super Saiyan transformation, an emotional upheaval is necessary to achieve this state. Because Gohan seemed to be tapping into his latent powers but was unable to hold on to it, the power dissipated almost immediately. However, during the Cell games following Android 16's speech on the value of life and his destruction at the hands of Cell, Gohan had the emotional experience necessary to allow him to fully access a Super Saiyan Level 2 form. After attaining this form, the power, strength, and stamina achieved by a Super Saiyan is doubled, but at the cost of the inner peace gained in their mastery over the Super Saiyan form. Reverting back to being governed by their emotions, an individual in this stage actually has to work to master this form in order to regain their inner peace. Super Saiyan 3. First demonstrated by Goku during his battle with Majin Buu in the English dub titled Super Saiyan 3, this form is a massive drain on energy. While Goku was in this form during his one day back on Earth, the energy expended actually took away from the amount of time that he had left. Furthermore, once he was given new life due to the sacrifice of the old Kai, the energy expenditure of the Super Saiyan 3 form was demonstrated during his fight with Majin Buu in his true form. During the battle on the planet of the Kais, Goku's energy was expended faster than he could use it, resulting in him reverting back to his normal form in the middle of the fight with the inability to regain his energy. However, the question that remains unanswered among fans is whether or not this stage can be mastered in the same capacity as the Super Saiyan Level 1 form. Because Super Saiyan Level 3 only appeared at the end of the Dragon Ball Z series and was only used for a few minutes in Dragon Ball Super, an explanation currently does not exist on whether or not this form can be mastered. Broly. So Broly is a bit of a quagmire and is actually a source of contention among fans. In truth, Broly was introduced for two reasons. The first was to provide a character whose ability to become Super Saiyan was genetic, with a form belonging solely to themselves, and the other was to reconcile the legend of the Super Saiyan with the fact that Super Saiyans now existed following Goku's transformation during the Frieza saga. Broly's legendary Super Saiyan form is akin to the Ultra Super Saiyan form, but in truth, no speed is lost. Instead, Broly's form seems to transcend not just the normal Super Saiyan form, but even the Super Saiyan Level 2 form, in that during his original appearance, his strength, speed, endurance, and stamina were all increased well beyond that of Earth's heroes, and he was able to single-handedly take out all of the Z-Warriors, including Goku, Vegeta, Piccolo, and Trunks, with Goku having to combine everyone's energy to actually harm Broly. In addition to this, when he returned in movie number 10, Super Saiyan 2 Gohan was only able to stun Broly with his attacks. Something that I think is worth mentioning here though, is that as a teenager, Gohan's strength was far less than it was when he battled Cell as a child. Super Saiyan God. So with the Super Saiyan God, we get into some murky waters here, and in truth, the legend of the Super Saiyan seems to be retconned with this reveal. In the movie Battle of the Gods, according to Shenron, the Super Saiyan God is not something that can be reached with training. Instead, the form is attained when 5 pure-blooded Saiyans combine their energies into a 6th pure-blooded Saiyan. According to the legend, at some point in Planet Vegeta's history, a civil war took place between the Saiyan race, pitting evil Saiyans against good Saiyans. Combining their energy, a small group of good Saiyans were able to produce the Super Saiyan God, who in turn vanquished evil. In this form, while Goku was able to hold his own against Beerus in terms of speed and reaction time, the damage he inflicted was minimal. Furthermore, according to Goku, the drawback to this form is that it's not something that he can attain on his own. Super Saiyan God Super Saiyan. So the Super Saiyan God Super Saiyan, as it was seen in Resurrection of F, is the version expected to appear in the Dragon Ball Super TV show. With the Super Saiyan God form seen in Battle of the Gods required the power of 6 pure Saiyans, this form, as it's seen in Resurrection of F, appears to be a level attainable by Saiyans. Furthermore, because Dragon Ball Super took the Battle of the Gods plot, reworked it, and expanded it, the idea of a Super Saiyan God seems to be a reboot of sorts, in that like the original Super Saiyan form, the Super Saiyan God Super Saiyan form may have its own varying grades and levels. However, at this point, not enough information has been given for us to know. With that being said, we're going to bring this video to an end, and let me know who your favorite Super Saiyans are in the world of Dragon Ball. With that being said, I will catch you guys later. Peace.